You have to let it all go. Everything. You have to stop everything. You have to just use your money to pay the electric and the water and buy food. The problem is land and property and taxes and governments that shouldn't be involved in any of it. You have to let it all go. Let your fear go. You have to say to yourself, you outnumber the authority. Take yourself and let yourself be thrown into the street. Forcibly thrown into the street. Do not go because somebody says go. You can't. You outnumber these people. 90% to 10%. Alright? The people that own all the land and real estate are eventually going to straighten out once the governments decide to finally straighten out. You know what I mean? To actually govern the people. Or else, what do we got to do? We got to topple the governments. For they do nothing for us. Throw away all your fears. Don't pay a single dime of rent, mortgage. Keep anything that you have. Keep it all. Just like when you claim bankruptcy, you get to keep it all. And yet your debt used to, you debted it all just so you can get it. Well, go ahead and just keep it then. Why? Because the prices of it weren't even justified. You're talking extortion. You're talking greed. You know you've paid too much. You can argue that there's no way you can justify the price of what you've charged me for what I'm buying or renting. You just can't. You have to look at the supply and demand issue of it all. The supply is plenty. The demand is low. The demand was hardly ever that high in the first place. There's plenty of empty houses for everybody. Look around, you see it. You have to dead stop it all. You have to take longer vacations than they do. They take long vacations. All you get is 2 weeks, and you both have to work, and you can't watch your kids. Go home to your families and kids now. Take an entire year and longer, while the corruption falls to its knees. Let them feel that they have to keep paying for all their luxury. Alright? Let all their luxury expire. You know what I mean? You have to bring them down to your level. That's the only way to do it. The prosperity was in the heart. It was never in how much you make. You know, we're all going through life wanting to delegate authority for somebody else to do the work for you. Well, you're supposed to be responsible for doing your own work the more you make. And you don't get to call the worker laborer a pissant that you can step on and crush. Because those who labor are better than those who just want to delegate authority and think that they can make more money just because they have it up here. So what? That is an abstract thought of thinking. Alright? The physical laborer is the king. And you people who use your mind just to want to delegate authority, that's the whole problem. That's where you think power is wealth and all that. You know, it don't mean nothing. You're intimidated. You've got to throw away all your fear. Once you do it, you'll see the change, the real change that needs to happen. It's the land and property that is destroying your moral souls. There's plenty of it around. We've made enough of it. Let's take it. It's yours. You've worked long decades and decades and centuries for what we have. We have enough. We don't need to work 40-hour weeks, 60-hour weeks. Even the old president suggested that to lower the 25-hour week. We don't need to work. We don't even need to work 24-hour weeks. We could slow it down to 3-month vacations a year. You know, maybe just work 2 weeks a month and have 2 weeks off every month. We can get downright lazy if we want, and that's freedom. You have to say to yourself, the corruption wants you to be productive because they want you to be blind. They want you to do for them. It's delegation of authority. Well, you have to take authority and shove it down their throats. Alright? Because they are the responsibility comes with having more toys that you own. Everything, the more that you have, you should be doing the uptake and care of it yourself. You get to not have other people take care of everything for you the more you make. The more you have, it's going to be your job to take care of the people that don't have it. How about that? How do you like them apples? You're the one that says capitalism is the one that makes jobs, and you're the one paying. But you're not being, you're just not doing it right. You're not doing it right at all. You could have it all for free because you own it. You understand this? So that way you can make the other one, the people below you prosper instead of treating them like piss ants that you can step on. It's over. The whole thing isn't going to change. You can make it happen. Take to the highways and stop all the traffic. Operation Park It. Check out my video, Operation Park It. You can end it all. We can. There's so much about conservatism, the division of conservative and liberal. Think about what to conserve means. We could be conserving the gasoline and the power. We could be conserving our environments and everything by just being at home and taking real long vacations and not have to work all the time. Does this make sense to you? It should. That's what it really is. Although they seem to, conservatism seems to be about capitalism, about being rich and rich and more rich. Is that conservatism? What's a conservative? It's, what are we doing by being overproductive? Consuming and burning up resources. We're not conserving it, we're wasting it. Like you claim a liberal would be a wasteful person. It's backwards. The liberal is more conservative than the conservative. Because we know that we don't need to be so damn productive. You know what I mean? No, I don't claim to be liberal. Forget this division crap. Alright? We're all one. We're all the same. You don't like the idea of being equal, then go home yourself. You know? You don't need to delegate authority to nobody. Why should you be concerned about what other people do? You don't need to be. Why bother? You bother each other, but yet the people that who you bother doesn't bother you. It's the same thing as treating an animal, you know? You don't bother like a dog that would bite you. As long as you don't bother it, it doesn't bother you. You understand? But all you rich and corrupted and scandalistic people, all you want to do is bother somebody else because you want to be able to delegate authority because you're lazy. Well, and you want to promise prosperity for everybody to have it. Oh, I gotta stop this video. 10 minutes is up.